They're not. One of them will be famous again.
Okay, so Assalamu alaikum. My voice is clear.
Well,
Everybody
yes.
can hear me. Okay.
I'm
So, how are you, Usman?
good, Alhamdulillah.
Okay, so everyone, before checking your practice, first of all, I'm going to, uh, I'm going to brief some things more about Alif, some hidden facts. Okay, so after that, inshallah, then after my explanation, then you are going to observe your correction, then you are going to realize the things that I want to discuss in today's class. Okay, so first of all, okay, so I have divided Alif into three parts, or you can call it three portions. Okay, one, two, and three. Let's put Taj on it as well. Okay, so can anyone tell me what is the meaning of our script name that we are learning? Like, what is the meaning of Sulus? Anyone know? What does Sulus mean?
Thirds and thirds.
Yes. Okay. It means third or third part. With third part. So question here is, if Sulus is the third part, then what about the other two? Okay. So we call the other two as Sulsan. Okay. These are other two. So in this alif, in the same way, these two are what? Tell me.
Sulsan.
Sulsan. Very good. And this third word, what is this?
Sul.
Sulus.
Sul.
Okay. So if you carefully see, alif throughout its height, it's not same. Okay. It's not about the same thickness. Okay. Now tell me, what does this thing we called it? What is it? What is it we call it? I have told this in the previous classes.
Cut.
Qat. Yes. Okay, I've told you this is called, we call cut of kalam. It's referred to as the thickness of kalam. Okay, it's the like maximum check. It's my maximum thickness of kalam. One cut. So this is my full thickness, full my cut. Like this is the maximum thickness I can attain with my kalam. One cut, I can't go thicker than that. I can't make like with one go. This is my one go. Okay, if I want to maintain this, I can't. This is my maximum thickness. So in this first part, if you carefully see, this is your half cut. Okay, like in this first part, it is half kalam thick. It is half cut. Okay, everybody clear here? If there's
Yes.
any doubt, okay. So now coming to our second part, when the second part start, it's, you can see it is slightly larger than in the second part half cut. Like you can call it 2/3. Okay, like for example, this is my cut of kalam, full thickness. If I divide it into three parts, one, two, and three. So I'm going to utilize this thickness in my second part. Okay, it's not still full. You can check that. Okay, so coming to our third part, it's again okay after 2/3. Coming to our third, it's again first it reduces to half, then gradually it decreases and it comes to its like like it's routine ending that we made it in alif. Okay, that we call sulus. Okay, so it is basically sulsan and sulus relationship that you are going to see in every joint, in every like in every part, in every small portion of the alphabet, on every letter. Okay, and it is very important, it is very necessary to show in your letters. It is going to make, it is going to distinguish your khat. Okay, this is the thing that you have to show. Okay, like you have to show the sulus different from the sulsan. If you are not going to show, then you are not like paying the you are not like you are not showing the like classical property of this script. Okay, and if I divide, for example, this part looks a bit weak. So if I divide alif from here in two parts, okay, you know, in first part you are going to see there is a very slight impression like this. Okay, I have discussed this in previous class as well. And in this second part, there is a slight impression like this. Okay, like first part is going outward and the second part is going inward. But again, remember, it is very important to mention here, it is very slight impression, and this all thing is in the boundary of one nukta. Okay, it shouldn't be outside than the one nukta. It is also very important to note and mention here. It shouldn't be like this, too much wavy and curve. It shouldn't be like this. This makes the khat weak. Okay, it is very slight impression. Okay, this thing is very important, and you are going to careful about this also. Okay, so this is sulsan and sulus relationship. And uh, you remember I have discussed this in our first class that khat sulus is basically inspired from humans. Okay, all its shapes, you are somehow you are going to, if you deeply observe, you are going to see the human forms. It's directly like it's inspired from the human form. So in the same way, it is the same thing that if you see like if you see just from the physical appearance. Okay, our body is divided into three parts. Like first is our face, then it's our middle body. Okay. Why it's not working? It's our middle body, then legs. Okay. Mind my drawing. I'm not a that good, but still you can get the idea. Okay. Face, middle body, and legs. So, and even if you like take one part, for example, the face, if you see, first we have our eyes, then nose, then lips. Okay. So everything is divided into three parts. If you see, like, from our shoulder, there is one shoulder, then we have our elbow, middle part, then we have our hand. Okay. And you are going to see the last part. Okay. The last part, that is sulus, is slightly, is more different from the other two, and it has movement. Okay. Sulus is not stationary. Sulus has movement. It is very important. Okay. Just like if you see, your face and your middle body has movement, but not that much. But your legs, they are more flexible. Okay. They have more movement. Okay. And even if you see, like, just like, your shoulder joint, you can rotate in two dimensions. You are in two to three directions. Okay. Then your elbow also, but in your hand you can rotate in so many directions. Okay. Just like our third part, that is sulus, has more movement. In the same way, in calligraphy, in sulus, this sulus part, in everything, it is going to be different from the sulsan. Like you see, they have more connection. They have more, like, they are coming in one way. But after sulus, it's like different from these two. Okay. Like, it has this type of ending, and it is, totally different from this one and this one. Okay. So this is the thing that you have to show. Okay. So it's basically, the idea is from this thing, but this thing you have to be careful about, because it's the, you can say, you can call it, like, it's the, deep root of the khat. Okay. So this sultan sulus relationship is very important. And even in the taj, if you see, for example, now check by yourself, are you seeing this thing? Okay. It's not too much, too much tilt, not too much straight. Okay. Both of these things are extremes, like, it shouldn't be too much wave, it shouldn't be too much straight. Okay. It's somewhere in between. That thing that you have to show. And I have stopped my column here, and now I'm going to do it slight touching. Okay. To make the its flow more good, to make sulus more appropriate, like it is coming to its end gradually, not suddenly, like this. It's need a little touches. So now about Taj. See, this is the angle of Alif. And if I draw a line between the, this is the thickness of my Alif first part. If I draw a line just in between, just the middle of its thickness, like this line is not straight. Okay, it's going in this direction, slightly tilt. Can anyone tell me why the line is not like totally straight? Why is it? What's the reason behind this? Tell me. It's very simple. Okay. Don't.
Alif's not straight.
Mhm. Yes, yes. Go on.
Alif's not straight, perhaps.
It's not straight because it's very simple. It's very obvious reason, because alif is not straight. Okay. For example, if I made alif straight, like this, then this line is going to straight, but our alif is not straight. Okay. It's a slightly, if I draw a straight line from here, you can just check, it is going in this direction very slightly. So if I draw a line just in between the middle of its thickness, it's going to this way. Okay. So if I draw a line between its thickness of a middle of its thickness, the top corner of Taj, this one, okay, it should pass through it like this. Okay. And about Taj, this gap, it is slightly less and this gap is slightly more. Okay. It shows that if I place alif like this, then it is not same. Okay. If this is my alif angle, Taj is slightly like this. Okay. This is less, this is more. And it is passing its to the top corner like this. Okay. It is very important for strong Taj. Okay. And when we come like this, now check for example, this is my alif starting. Okay. Now if I'm making my Taj, just like this, I said, you know, this is my Taj. Okay. I am making Taj alone here. Okay. So if I divide it into three parts, okay, one, two, and three. So one part should be inside alif. Okay, one part is, you can check, it's inside alif, and two parts are outside alif. And here also, almost one, one part equal space should be remained here. Here, like this, like this. Okay, like this, like this, like this. Here also, one nukta appropriate space should be remained here. Okay, and one part is inside here. This is how we are going to make. Okay, like one part is inside. Many students, they make this mistake when they make alif. They make whole Taj outside. One part is should be inside. In this way, we are going to show the sulus and sulsan relationship. It's very important. Got it? If anyone has any question till here, they can ask.
Sir, may I see you write the entire thing one more time?
Hmm.
Jazakallah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I was saying, this is our alif. Okay. First part, I am making its first part till here. Okay. So when we are making Taj, we make it like this. That you can check its red part. This is, its one part is inside this alif. Okay. This is the thing that I am saying here. And now check. I am making Taj first. See, three parts, one, two, and three. One part should be inside alif, like this. For example, if I make alif out of this, like this. Okay. And here also, approximately, one part space should be remain here. I'm just saying there is a shape here, okay, slightly shape here. Many students, in today's practice, they have ignored this. They just made it like this. There is no shape here. There should be. It is very little, but it is okay, and it makes a difference as well. Got it? You can make Taj first also, but you should know that Just like I told, Suls and Sulsan, I'm dividing it into three parts. One part is inside Alif, like this. Two parts are outside. If you made it like this is your Alif. Now check. What's the mistake? My whole three parts, they are outside. Okay, now if I make Taj, for example, the problem is it's too outside the Alif. Okay, there is too much space, too much gap. It's making Taj weak. Okay, don't worry. Inshallah, with the practice, with the examples, you are going to get it. Clear?
Yes, sir. Inshallah.
Hmm. It's basically this thing. This is your Taj. Okay, you just have to divide into three parts, just for your understanding. Okay, I am saying that it's not totally outside, not totally inside. There is one part. Okay, like, and one part is just one third. Like this is cut. You don't have to utilize its full. You are going to divide into three parts, and approximately one part you are going to use it inside the alif. Okay, and now check again. This is my, what I called it, cut. You remember that? So again, one cut. I'm going to utilize near is. I'm going to divide it into three parts again. So my one part is now going to be inside this taj, and my two parts of the cut, like two-third, is going to be outside. Okay, check this. One part, I'm going to place my column inside this taj, and two parts outside, like this. And now I'm going to rotate my column like this. Okay, it's rotation like this. Okay, and check this line. It should follow this connection. And if there is slight thing, you can fix it with your touches, like this. Got it? Now, what's the thing? This part of Taj, this from here, okay? From here to here, this part of Taj, like this part, okay? Its measurement should be 2 cut, should be, okay? 2 cuts approximately. And this part, now tell me, some of you are going to tell me, this part should be how many cuts? It's last part. It's sulus. You can call it sulus as well.
Third part.
Uh,
It'll be
how
half a
many?
cut.
Not half. You forgot. I have placed one cut like this, and one part is inside it. And how many remains? Two-third cut.
Two-thirds.
Yeah. Okay. It's more than half. This is half. For check. This is half. It's more than half.
I see.
Okay. It's this.
Mm.
Okay. So it's two-third cut. Okay, and this part is 2 cuts. Okay, so that's the, you can say, that's all about Taj. And one more thing, if you see, these two here, how this distance, it should be equal to this point of Taj. Okay, like this is whole my cut of column, it should be come here. And for example, if somehow you make this part slightly more thick, okay, not too much, slightly. So now you are going to make this part accordingly to this. Okay, this thickness should be like equal to this part. Okay, if it's thin, then it should be according to that. You are going to move your Taj according to that. So in this case, your whole Taj is going to balance appropriately. Okay, it's going to settle according to your letter, according to your, your alif. And one more thing, when we, when we are making Taj, for example, this is our alif. I explained this in our first class. When we make like this and like this, it's, just this, it's at the end, it just make slightly inwards like this. Okay, so we have sharp cut here. Okay, like here and here, it is going this way, this is going this way. So in Khat Sulus, we avoid all these sharp cuts. Okay, like it is going this way and it is going this way. We avoid all these sharp cuts. It's like, it decreases the beauty and the purity of the khat. To avoid that, we just do it slightly round and from here as well. Okay, like this and here like this. So in the same way, I'm going to do a little touch here to make it more strong, like this, like this. Okay, check now. This part should be equal to it, and as you know, if I made a straight line, check, approximately at 6 nukta, it is like almost near to it. Okay, it is going close to this line. This is also, this should be present in your alif as well. Okay, so this is about more detailing about Taj and it's this thing as well. Okay, so in the same way, just like I told about this, this is Sulsan, this is Sulus. In the same way, it is present in Taj as well. Okay, like if you see, these are, okay, I'm going to use a different pointer here. If you see, you can divide Taj into three parts as well. This is one, two, and third Sulus. This one, and you can do it in the same way. You can using cut, one is sulus and the other two are sulsan. One is inside sulus, two are other two are sulsan. Okay, this relationship is present in all the things. Okay, and it is making the khat strong. Okay, now when I'm going to check your practice, inshallah you are going to see this thing as well. Okay, if anybody has any question, they can ask. Okay, so now, mashallah, this alif is good. Okay, so mm, write your name and date. Just at the corner. Okay,
Yes,
like
sir.
your lesson, your practice is your main highlight. Okay.
Okay.
Mm, at the end, if we see, there is a impression that it's going leftwards.
Um,
Okay, so if you see the leaf, it has a proper ending, but it is not going left side. Okay,
awesome.
it has proper ending like this, but
Mm-hmm.
it shouldn't feel like that it is going left side, at left side.
All right.
It can be just ended here. This is
I've been
slightly extra portion. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the problem was I noticed my as I get used to loading the ink would run out towards the bottom of the letter. So do you have any suggestion? I don't know how far to dip down. I don't want to lose my column and all the ink, so I'm trying to be careful loading
You
it,
know,
you know.
all these things, yeah, I get it. All these things, they are part of your learning process. Okay.
Mhm.
Like, in the same way, you are not going to, understand and all these little things of Alif in just one go, in just one class. Okay. You are going to practice it again and again. You are going to realize all these little things step by step, and you are going to improve it. Okay. Little by little. So in the same way, all these things are part of your learning process. You are going to realize, like, how I have to dip, how I have to handle, how I have to rotate. What can I do? Okay, like, what can I do that I can make this perfect ending? Okay,
Mhm.
what should I do? Okay, so you are going to realize this, and you are going to realize only if you are going to do practice again and again. Okay, figure it out,
Understand.
like, what's the possible way. Okay, I have also, I wrote just like this in front of you. Okay,
Mhm.
and for the ink, I have told, for example, you can see this. Sometimes my column got extra ink as well. So for that, I just do this. Now check. For example, you can check if I drop this in red. Check how much it got. Too much liquid ink. Okay. So if I write it down, it will make a spot, a liquid spot. To avoid that, I'm just going to put the extra ink in this one cut. Check.
Mhm.
Now all the liquid ink is in. Now my column has appropriate ink. You can check. So now I
Okay.
can write it. Now I can make nukta. Okay. If I want write directly, you can check the difference. Okay. It
Mhm.
is too much and it is less. So you can do this. Okay. And just, like, you can do whatever you want. Just you have to write the letter correct. That's our ultimate goal. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you can feel, you can make it in one go, just like I did. I write this, so you can. Okay, it's fine. If there is a slight problem, you have to dip it again, then you can take a pause as well.
Um,
Okay, it's
okay.
not a it's not a like kind of a problem. Okay, both options are available. Like, you can make it in one go as well, you can make with pause as well. Okay, and it's possible, like, it's not, I'm not saying that, it's impossible that you can't make in one go. You can.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, so this is
Beautiful.
the thing. And at the last, it is this, there is a slight interruption of ink as well. Okay,
Okay.
like, it
I'm
is
trying.
feeling like column got a bit, you know sometimes this happen because our column has, layer of ink, and so it didn't pick ink well. So,
Mhm.
the problem is that I told in today's class, at first it is looking like, more thick in the starting in this part.
Mhm.
While in ideal Alif, this part, the middle part, the second, it should be the, you know, more thick, maximum thickness, you can call it. It is
Mhm.
present in this, okay? Not on starting, not on ending.
I see. Okay.
Okay. So overall it's good,
You-
okay? It has this impression present, and it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
this is present in Alif. One more thing that I discussed in today's class, you know, if I draw a line in just middle of your thickness of Alif, you can check it. Okay, top corner is in the forward direction outside. It should pass through it.
mhm.
Okay. First of all, we have to, like, decrease
Mhm.
this part like this.
Okay.
This is extra.
I see.
Hmm. And a little from here as well. This part, its flow is
Mm.
very good, very strong.
Mm,
Just I'm going to make a little touch here. And
mm,
even from here, you can check the
mhm.
difference.
So, do you think that has more to do with pressure or technique when you're losing the width or gaining too much width?
It's basically the practice.
I see.
Okay. Like, with practice, you are going to realize like how I have to rotate the kalam, what should be the movement I do that I can make the alif in the correct way. Okay,
I see.
the secrets lies in the practice. Okay, it is a
Mm,
like I said this a lot of times, like in calligraphy, if you have 100 questions, 99 answers are present in the practice, in the mushk. Okay, when you write
mm,
letter again and again, when you really focused on the letter, you understand its shape, its anatomy. There are
mm,
so many things that are going to, alif itself is going to talk to you. Okay, it's going to tell you like,
mhm,
what should be the shape that you are going to you should have to make, okay, to make
yes.
me in the perfect shape. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's good according to your first attempt, but in the by doing practice again and again, inshallah, we're going to realize all the other things as well. Yes, I told
Uh,
you, the thing is that I am seeing, you start alif like this. Okay, so now the problem is you have utilized most of the thickness here in the first part.
mhm,
So we
mhm.
don't do it like this, we slightly like this. It's the same column, it just my angle and my movement that it changes its thickness.
I see.
Now I'm not utilizing its full thickness. In this one, it's almost full. In this, almost half. Okay, so that's the thing that you have to
Okay.
carefully handle. Yes, just stop it here. Okay, don't go it too much thin and go it towards left. You can just stop it here, and then to make it better flow, you can do a bit touch like that.
Okay.
And
I see.
even you can check that there is an impression of this. Like first part, there is a very slight. It looks like this, and the other part it looks slightly inward like this,
Mm,
and it's not straight as well. Okay, so there is a
okay.
slight things. Okay, so this part is also, it should be a little bit more prominent. First of all,
Okay.
this part should be eliminated. It's a bit extra. So I'm
Mm,
going to, scratch it with the blade.
mhm.
This is the extra part. All the
Okay.
and this is also
Okay.
right now. Okay,
Can I take the screenshot when you're done?
I'm going to share the recording and the picture of your correction as well. Okay, don't worry.
Okay. Okay. Jazakallah.
Take the screenshot of anything. Okay, so first of all, it this part should be a bit more prominent like this.
Mm,
Okay, okay, there is, and then the top corner should be passed from this line, the middle of its thickness. Then this is the now check, this part is a bit extra. Okay,
mm,
and this thing that you made your taj, it's even looking like larger than two nuktas. Okay, I think two
mm,
nuktas are ending here. Two nuktas, sorry, I'm saying two cut. Okay, like two cut of kalam. My kalam is slightly small than your. Okay, so
mm,
two cut are fully, like fully loaded here. You don't have to go extra. This part is, it's looking extra. And now this part, it's looking small. It's looking half cut. It should be
mm,
larger than half cut. Like I told, three
mm,
parts, two parts, it's larger than half cut.
mm,
Okay, so when you're going to come in here, this part is good. Okay, you understand it really well. Now you're going to make it here like this. And in the Now, check the connection of your alif. This line is going this way, and this line is going this way. Okay, so
Hmm.
this connection should be present,
Hmm.
just like here. Check this.
Hmm.
Okay? This is the thing.
Shukran.
Like, this is a little bit extra here.
Mm-hmm.
This is also a bit large here, like this.
Okay.
And now, if you see, this part is look again, it is looking thick and it is looking thin
Mm-hmm.
relatively, okay, comparatively. So we have to make this part a little bit more strong.
Mm-hmm.
Now check. Okay, just by a little touches, you can check the difference in your relief. It's your same alif, okay? I just did some little changes. Now check the difference. Now check the shape of Taj, okay? And this is
Mm-hmm.
also is extra, like I told.
Thank you.
Okay, like this. Now check. And now if you see, this is your, like, see, this is the thickness and equal to it. This is here present. Okay. And from here you are going to draw a, if you draw a straight line, this portion, check, it is almost touching to it, very near. This should be present your relief as well. Okay, overall it's very good, mashallah, keep it up. Okay, according to your, like, it's your, I think, second attempt, so it's very good, mashallah, keep it up, improve the little things. Okay,
Jazakallah
so
khair.
so Roshan, are you present, sorry, in the class? Roshan or Zainab, anyone? I think they have texted me that they are not available for the class. So coming to the practice of Usman. Usman, are you there? Hmm. Okay, okay.
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. So Usman, how did you write this alif? Like you made total drawing with the pencil, you draw with the pencil and ruler, pencil and scale, and then you filled it.
I drew that with an olive and an orange crayon. With a
Okay.
pencil,
You
orange
you
crayon.
drew it freehand or you drew it with the ruler, with the scale? It's freehand drawing. I'm asking this.
No.
Okay. So until first of all, try to arrange the columns. Okay, column, bamboo column. It's our primary and necessary tool for calligraphy. Okay, you should have this. It's very important. And your mom told me that you have ordered. Inshallah, you're going to getting in few days. So till then, if you don't have kalam, there is another way you can write that. That is, you can write with two pencils. Okay, like for example, mm, I have one pencil but not other. Okay, so for example, you know you can use two pencils like that. Okay, and for your convenience, if you want, you have to raise the angle of right pencil. You are right handed, right? Then either you can put a rubber band on it, or you can just put a tape on it. Okay, like this.
Rubber band.
Okay, yeah, like this. Or you can just put a rolling tape on it. But keep in mind, one right sided. If you are left it, then this should be, most probably this is going to be okay, like this. Like it is not same level. This is same. Now check. The right one is slightly higher. We are going it like this. Okay, like see, this is slanting, not straight. Remember, for Arabic calligraphy, I have discussed this thing in my Kalam tutorial. For Arabic calligraphy, we our tools is nib is always angular. It's not straight. Okay, straight tip pen, straight nibs we used for English calligraphy, not for Arabic. Okay, for all the Arabic straight we use angular tips. So in this way now it is angular. Okay. So now if you hold it like this, you can write alif as well. Are you seeing this, alif? Okay. So now I'm going to make Taj of it. The red color is very light. Now, the student that is struggling to get that, I think, Malika. Now check the relation. Check. One part is inside this alif. Okay. And two parts are outside. In this pencil drawing, it is very clear now. You can't, write like this with pencil, so you just have to draw. Now check. With this double pencils, I have draw alif just like the column. Okay, and it has all the characteristic. It's not like that. It is kind of a very straight. Okay, you can check. It's not straight. Check. The difference is increasing, increasing. Okay, just like that, you can write that as well. And if you want, if you need practice for that, just for your convenience, you can make practice. But if you are pro, you can increase its thickness as well. Like this, you can hold pencil like that. If I find one more pencil, because the other one is too light, I think I find one, but I have to sharp it. Just a minute. Let me sharp it. Okay. So this is the way you can do your practice too. Okay, if you don't have kalam. Like one part is inside, two parts are outside. That I have made the good flow of it. Check now. Okay, it is looking like a leaf. Okay, so you can write this as well. It is also a way of writing. Check. How one part is inside, two parts are outside. This is its middle of the thickness. All the characteristics. Check its flows and its ending. It is coming to its proper ending. So all the characteristic of kalam alif are present in this one as well. Okay. So Usman, keep in mind that in calligraphy, okay, in real classical calligraphy, there is no straight line. Okay. So the thing is, your alif is pretty much straight. So what does that mean? Hmm?
It's not good.
No, no, it's not good. It's good. Okay, according to your first attempt, it's good, mashallah. You have done a really great work. But the problem is it's straight. Okay. So the thing is, like I said, in calligraphy, in classical calligraphy, and the scripts like Sulus especially, we don't have straight line. Okay, that's the meaning of real calligraphy. Okay, the early scripts, especially Kufic, and there are some scripts that include, there are so many, straight lines. Okay, like Kufi, and especially there are some scripts called geometrical Kufic, Kufic, they have, so many straight lines. That's why, these scripts, they don't evolve that much like Solos. The reason for that is there is so many straight lines involved. Okay, so the thing is, you have to make it slightly tilt. Okay, and how much? In the boundary of one nukta. Okay, try to practice, try to write one nukta first of all. Nukta should be good as well. Then in the boundary of one nukta, you have to make your alif slightly tilt. Okay, like for example, and one more thing that is also define uh, the real classical calligraphy, like it is opposite to our calligraphy, so we have to do something, so that the alif should be included in the calligraphy. First of all, we have to reduce its straightness. Okay, we have to not reduce, we have to eliminate the straightness. Okay, the second thing, it shouldn't be equal in all of its parts. Okay, like it seems like, although it is a little thick from here, but it feels like, all of these parts, they are same. But in classical calligraphy, like I said, first is like, half thickness, then we do slightly more than half thickness, then, slightly more half, then again we reduce to half thickness, then gradually it decreases and comes to its proper end. Okay, are you getting it? First of all, I'm
Yeah.
going to check, I'm going to reduce, not reduce, eliminating its straightness by making it slightly slanting like this. Okay, it should come in this way. Even in tiltness, okay, even in tiltness, it shouldn't be straight as well. Okay, like for example, it is a little tricky thing, but if you pay attention, you're going to understand this. For example, check now. The thing is, I'm going to understand this thing on glossy paper. Even though this line, okay, this alif line is not straight, it's going in this direction. But can anyone tell me what's wrong with this line that I just wrote? Like, what's problem
It's
with this? Hmm.
great.
Very good. Okay, even though it's not straight like this, but it is straight in this direction as well. Okay, in calligraphy, even in this tilt direction, the alif is not straight. Okay, like for example, you are going to compare with these two lines. Okay, that's the difference between this and this and this and this. Okay, like it's not that kind of straight. It's not, sorry, that kind of tilt. Okay, it's tilt, but it's, straight like scale, like ruler. Okay, so much hardness. But in this one, there is slightly this effect, this impact, and this one there is slightly this impact, very slight. Okay, if you carefully see, it's not too much visible, and there is a difference of thickness as well. If you carefully pay attention to it's this part. Okay, that's what we have to do. Okay, that's the thing. And you can check, for example, if I draw the lines here, you can check it's not straight. Okay, it's see how it much it's how it's going in the tilt direction, like this. And whole it should be including taj in the one nukta. Whole of its, this thing should be in the one nukta. Okay, that's the thing that we have to carefully handle in this alif. Okay, so now we are going to make this in the same way. Got it? Slightly, first part is going to be in this direction, the second one is going to be slightly in this one. And again, see, this is not the angle that we use. Okay, not this, so that we use less thickness. It is not that much thick, but it is too much thick. Okay, in the case of columns, in the case of our double pencils, how we are going to do it? Like, for example, I'm not going to make it like this. Okay, too much thick. Okay, too much thick. I'm going to make it like this. Check. Okay, so just like this, now it is becoming C, slightly tilting. In the same way, less thick, less thick, less thick, less thick, and come in this way. And for the taj, see, there is like it's coming to its this part. Okay, there is no proper shape. Like I told the previous student, there is a this shape present. You have to carefully handle this. It's very important. There is this shape. So like this. And if we draw line middle of its thickness like this, the top corner should pass from here. Okay, and now it's coming to this part. To cut this part, okay, one part is inside, just like this. You can check in this pencil one, it's very clear, one part is inside, two parts are outside. Then there is this portion, and check this part. Okay, so slightly inward just at the end, and this part should be in the sequence of this as well. Okay, got it? Any question? Okay, so Roshan, are you present in the class? Mm, okay, to Shabra, are you there? Shabra. Okay. This is your spelling of name in Arabic. Like this.
Yeah.
What does it mean? What is the meaning of Shabra?
Patience.
Patience. Okay. A good name. Okay, so mashallah, it's good according to your attempt. But you have to, the same thing that I discussed in previous student practice. The thing is, you're starting your alif like this. Okay. So what happened when you start this way? What happened? You are utilizing too much thickness in the starting. Okay.
Yeah.
So the thing is not like this, like this. So in this way, my angle and my color movement, check the difference in the thickness. This is the thing basically. Okay. So that's why it is too much thick in the starting. And even it is like the opposite of sulsan. It is looking less thick from here. On the other hand, in ideal alif, this part, this portion, it is the like maximum thickness in the alif. Because as you know, before that and after that we have half cut. In middle we have more than half cut. Okay. And the thing is, in this first part there is impression of inwardness. On the other hand, in this first part we make it like this, slightly like this. Okay. So first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to reduce its thickness like this. Okay. And check now, there is a little dip in this part. It shouldn't be present. Okay. It's like, in this from here, it is like this. There is no, like this part. It shouldn't be present here. So, first of all, I'm going to fix it from here. This portion, last part is very good. Okay. Now, coming to this part, as first of all, we have to reduce thickness from its starting. Now, check it is going in this way. Check. Its thickness is increasing in this part. Now, coming to its proper ending, like this. Okay. Now, again, the thing is, there is no proper shape like that. Hmm, where is that practice of Osman? Yeah. See, there is no proper shape. Okay. There should be, it's like this. There should be a proper shape here, like this. Okay. And again, now check. This is its thickness and this is its middle. Okay. First of all, this part should be prominent. Now it should pass through its top corner should be passed through its middle line now. Okay, now see it is check now it is falling from its original position. And also, this part is your this part, it is very small and it is too much, looking like a triangle. Okay. On the other hand, this shape is, like I told, it is slightly inward, like this. And from here it is like this. So there is a, this inwardness, it should show, should be prominent, like this. Like this. Okay. Now if you check, your thickness this to this, it is very less. Now it is equal to this thickness. This is also equal to from here. It is, this point is should be equal distance from here and here. You draw a line. See, this part is, close to this line. Okay. Everything clear? This should be the proper shape of Taj, and the Sulsan relationship, it should be more clear in the Alif. Okay. Overall, it's good try, mashallah. Keep your practice. Okay, so Farwa, are you present? Now write
Yeah,
this
sir,
in
I'm
Arabic.
present.
It's mashaktahu. Okay, it's not. It's looking like mosquito. Write this in Arabic.
Okay, sir.
And this part. There is too much outwardness. Okay, try to control it, and this part now it is too much. It shouldn't be like this. Okay, and it shouldn't be too much backward. Okay, there should be like a balance. That's very important, that you have to maintain, that you have to keep. Okay? Now in this one it is too much. In this one there is no clarity. So this is middle line. Okay, it's going good. So I'm going to eliminate its this part. Now see, now it's in proper shape, and this is maximum. Okay.
Okay.
Now okay, so this is good. This is this part from here to here. Okay, this part is slightly extra. It is slightly more than 2 nuktas. Okay, it should be step a little lower than this part, and this is again small. Okay, it is too small. It should be like this. Okay, you have to eliminate this part, and this part and this portion, this curve is very good. The this part, in this part it is feeling like it is slightly, suddenly it goes too much inwardness. It should be very gradually and slowly, like this. Okay, so the thing is, if you draw a line, you have draw line by yourself, but still it is going outside. See, it is going outside. I have told the student, whether it can go like this, or there is a slight gap. Okay, the line shouldn't be crossed like this.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So if we take care it from here, it's going to just touch this part. Now check. We are going to like this. Okay? Check this part. I have reduced the thickness of it. So now it is in the it's in its proper shape, you can call it. Okay. So all this part it's a extra. And in the same way, this third part, this is also extra.
Extra.
Yeah. And in the same way, check this inner part. Okay, this is also extra. Now if I remove this, scratch it, now the two-third cut distance is also managed. And it's this point, its thickness from here to here, it is also managed. So now everything is in the place. Okay. Overall, it's good, mashallah. Try to improve these things as well. It's very important. Okay. Sometimes you make it too much curve, so try to control that. So you're making progress. Overall, it's good, mashallah. Okay, so anyone in the class, Yasmin, Roshan, or Zainab?
I'm here, Roshan.
Okay. You have joined class late today.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have internet where I was before, so I couldn't join.
You got interrupted by the internet.
Yeah, I wasn't at home and there wasn't any internet, so I wasn't able to join. So I joined slightly late. Sorry about that.
Okay. So in the starting of class, I have discussed about the some more insights about the khat and alif. Okay. So we discussed that in khat sulus we divide alif it into three parts. Okay. One, two, and three. In the first part, we utilize, as this is cut of kalam, half cut, half thickness of kalam. Okay. In the second part, we have slightly larger than half. Like if we divide cut into three parts, we utilize two parts of cut. Okay, it's larger than half. And then in the third, again, we reduce to half cut first. Then gradually we reduce to half, and then we reduce to it, and then we reach to its proper ending that we made of alif. It's gradually decreasing. Okay, so first two parts we call it sulsan, and the third one is sulus. Okay, and the other things you can watch the recording. Okay, there I have also discussed the its relationship about what its relationship about with the human forms as well of this sulsan and sulus. Okay, and sulus has importance. Sulus has more movement. Okay, and it is slightly different from the sulsan, and you have to show it. Okay, so for that, if we see your alif, it's good, mashallah. First of all, write your name, you can write in corner of the page, okay, or like in the this bottom. Shouldn't be like your alif, your letter should be main highlighted here. And
Okay.
it shouldn't be written with the very near to your letter practice. Okay, because if I fix it, like the taj is slightly going to touch here. So one thing that we discussed, as check this line. If I draw from this point of Taj, okay. If I draw line from this point of Taj, as at this point, it is very near to it. This line, okay, like it is passing near to it. This is the relationship that should be present in the alif, and in your alif. If I draw a line, you can check this by yourself. like there is too much gap. Okay, so what's the problem that you are seeing? Like, what should we have to do?
Just slant it a bit more.
Yeah, it is straight. It is looking like too much straight. Okay, like
Yeah.
there is slightly zigzag or vibration in this, but it is still it's in the straight alignment. Okay, like check if you see it is too much straight. Even if I draw a line, okay. But in this one, like you can check in this alif without Taj. If I draw a line, see how the gap is increasing, 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 and here it is maximum and half nukta gap. So this should be present, and if I made the Taj, this should be its line. Okay, like see. Okay, so
Mm.
this alignment is very important. So some things are good that you understand this thing. This part like slightly outwardness is present and slightly inwardness, especially in this part, it is present. This part is, you know, soul sulsan relationship is also present. Okay, but soul sulsan in addition to this, its tiltness. Okay, its
Yeah.
tiltness should be shown. So now it should come in this direction. Just by it's going to pass closely to this line. It is not
Okay.
necessary that it should touch or it should do like it should pass close to it. This ending is also it's good, but in the wrong place. Now as we draw line from here, now we have to reduce it from here as well and change it from here as well. Okay. Hmm. Now about Taj, I have discussed this thing in today's class. Hmm, yeah. This part, you have made this part, this portion slightly outward, it's good. But this part of Taj, okay? Your both of these parts, they are looking equal, okay? Almost equal. But in reality, this part, it should be equal to two cut of your kalam, okay? Like this. It is two cut.
Okay.
Okay. And the second part, this one, it should be, okay, I'm going to make it here. First of all, see, this is now two cuts. Now this one is small. Okay.
Mm.
It should at least, two cuts, I think they are. According to your column, this should be covered here.
Okay.
Okay. And one more thing, as you know, in the Taj, in the middle of your thickness of Alif, if you draw a line, top corner should pass through it. Okay. So this is now our line. If I draw a line, this is my line. I'm going to make this part slightly more clear and it's going to pass through its top corner like this. Okay.
Mm.
Now from here to here, check. This part is now extra, okay, because it's going too much outward. Okay, like I told, if we divide it into three parts, one part is inside the alif, two parts are outside. Okay, it's looking like whole of it is outside. Okay,
Hmm.
so now this is extra. This part is, so I am making it from here. And about its next part, first of all, it is tuned cut. Okay, and about the next part, like this is my one cut of kalam. I divide it into three parts. One part is inside and two parts are outside. So what we can conclude, how much it is? Half cut or what? Tell me.
It's 2/3.
It's two-thirds. It's more than half.
Yeah.
Okay. In your case, it's looking like both of are equal, but they are not. It is two cut and it is even less than one. Okay. Like this. Okay. So now from here, we're going to make this part. Okay. It is too long. I'm going to reduce it. And now also, according to your cut, this is the line going and this is going in this way. So it is slightly disturbed from here as well. Okay. Like I told, this connection should also be present in your Taj as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. So mm, this part, this page is going. So check now. Okay, now check this portion. It's two-third cut and these are two cut of the color. Okay, there is clearly now a relation of soul, sulsan and everything. Okay, like it is divided into three parts, one, two, and three. It's the same soul, sulsan relationship. Okay, and now check even from here. Like I have divided this part like this, and this is your alif thickness. From this point, equal distance from left side and equal distance from this point of Taj should be equal. Oh, this is my Taj now. Okay, from here equal distance, from here equal distance. Okay, this relationship should also be present. Okay, now from here, even you can check if I draw a line. Check, it is now close to it. So my alif is now in correct shape. Are you getting it?
Yeah. Understand. Yeah.
Okay, and there is slight, you can say sharpness. I'm going to make this cover up. Okay, on the alif. These are little things. It just just check it, just your relief. Okay, just I did some some correction, some touches, finishing, just like in the boundary of your relief, near your your relief. Okay, I didn't go too much, like this or outside. Just slight changes, but in khat and calligraphy they make huge difference. Okay, so they should be carefully handled. Okay, so practice it again and again. So overall, it's good, mashallah. It's good attempt. Just it's a bit more straight. Okay. So
Okay. Thank you.
Keep it up, mashallah. Uh, okay, so any question regarding today's class?
I think the Taj is a bit still
Mhm.
mysterious. The measurements, trying to figure out how they, because in America there's inches, there's not centimeters or the lines you drew. I'm still trying to figure it out. So I think maybe with practice,
Mhm.
it will become clearer. But math is not
Mm.
my strong suit, so I
No,
will
you
try keep practicing.
saying Taj is mysterious. What's the like?
Yeah.
It's not mysterious. Just you have to do practice. Okay, when you like something is mysterious only when you are not involved into that. Okay, like it's in childhood we heard about some kind of a horror house story, because we just don't involve in this. Once we just get into that house, that's all mystery is broken. So just focus on that, just practice it again, all mysteries is going to be broken. And about the other thing that you discussed about centimeters and inches, in America that makes no difference. Okay,
Okay.
the main source of measurement that I use in calligraphy, I don't think, uh, I didn't even say that it's 2 centimeter or it's 1 inches or it's
Right.
one,
Right.
I didn't say. I use just either nukta
Mm-hmm.
or what, cut. These are two things that we use for measurements in calligraphy, that for precision. Okay, just for
Okay.
example, this distance I told, like this is half cut alif, and this is just like one cut of kalam. Okay, like this is half cut and the other is, this is also half cut, this should be equal. And in the same way, this part of Taj, I told that it should be two cuts. This part should be two-third cut, not full cut. Okay, so I
Okay.
used cut. Okay, so don't confuse about that. Okay, and like I already said, if you have so many confusion and other things, most of the answers they are present, they are lying in your practice. Okay, so practice
Mhm.
it again and again. Inshallah, everything, every secret, every mystery that you are facing is going to reveal itself on time. So you just have to do
Right.
practice. You have to, like, it's just like you have to struggle for it, and then
Mm-hmm.
it is going to come near you from the other end as well. Okay.
Yeah. I think the language too has to transfer. It's a new language. Like when you say cut, I understand it to mean it's the full width of the column onto the paper. Like that line, the full length
Mhm.
of the column on the paper is called a cut. So now I have to transfer that meaning into my mind. Say, okay, this is one measurement.
I
So yeah,
think,
it's like
yeah, 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 yeah. I think you skipped one of our first classes. You know,
yeah, yeah, I
in my
did.
Nukta lesson, I cleared this thing. Okay, this is Nukta of Khate Sulus. Okay, and it is
Mm-hmm.
larger than square. Like, for example, if this is square, it is slightly larger than square. And
Mm-hmm.
this is we call Qat. It's like
Ah.
full thickness of kalam. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
full thickness of kalam. Like, this is one cut. I can't go more thicker than that. Okay,
I
in
see.
one go I can't go more thicker than that. I can just go only if I make a double tab. With one cut, this is my maximum thickness. This is we
Mm.
call cut.
Oh, okay.
Cut like this. And this is nukta. They are different both. They have different measurements.
Mm-hmm.
See, cut is smaller, nukta is larger.
Oh, okay.
They are not equal.
Yeah. Now it's making more sense. The more I hear you talk about it, it's making more sense.
Yes.
Because I thought the cut and the nukta was the same measurement. So I was like, why isn't it turning out like like our Hassan? Why isn't it turning out like his? But now I understand.
No, no, there's a difference. Okay.
Okay.
If we draw two nuktas here, the measurement is going to change. Okay.
Mm,
For the precision, for the at some points, I told this in the previous classes. At some point, I'm going to use nukta as a
mm,
measurement for the precision. Okay, for the better understanding. And at some
right.
points, I'm going to use cut as well. these
Okay.
both are these both of these things are in your hand. Okay, and it's the like easiest measurement. It's not anything complex here. There is no mathematics involved, don't worry. Okay, I one of our student, she asked like, what is the angle like of the starting of a leaf. I cleared at that point, if you are comfortable in your angle, you can just measure it. Okay, of the
Mm,
angle of nukta, for example. So if you can, measure it. If you are easy in angle, you can do that. Okay, like this is very easy. Like for example, this is 90. Okay, everyone knows about it. And if I do half of 90, what does this angle?
that must be
45.
like. Uh-huh.
Half of 90. Okay, 45. So nukta, it somewhere lies in between approximately 55. And this is also very important. It's approximate. Okay, it's not
Mhm.
exactly, it's not, we don't do that much kind of perfection. Okay, so there
Okay.
is, there is some margin present also. But just like I said, alif shouldn't be, too much wavy as well. Okay, too much curve. Okay, and
Mm,
too much straight as well. Okay, both are extreme. So you have to be somewhere in between that. In between that is the, that is the mysterious and the secret lies. That's the thing. Okay, that's where the, the strong khat is present. That's what you have to achieve by practice. It's
mm.
just this simple.
Okay. Jazakallah.
Okay. So, any more question? Okay, so you all are doing great practice and try to be, regular and punctual in your classes as well. Okay, like I said, we have to arrange two weekly classes. It's very important for your learning. Okay, because if we rely only on weekend classes, there is a long break. So if you are not doing practice, if you are not consistent with the practice, it is really going to affect your progress as well. So it's very important, try to manage your time in the class. I'm going to announce class like one day before, so try to manage your time. If there is any other thing, if you have opportunity to reschedule that, change that plan. It is very important. Okay, your learning uh, during the course is very important. Okay, these little things, they are very important. They are going to make the foundations of your khat. Okay, these little things, little by little, just like we drop by drop we make the whole sea. So little by little we are building our khat, we are making the foundation. So it's very important to focus, to understand, to practice it again and again. Okay, so and even for example, because of any reason, you have a job or anything, somehow you don't manage to attend the class, still you can share the practice in group. Okay, so don't fall behind in the practice as well. Try to practice, try to send your two two times practice in a week. Okay, once in weekdays and the other is in weekend. Okay, this should be your main priority. Okay, like whatever is going in your life. Okay, it's like anything. Okay, try to fix, like try to bring this calligraphy in your life, in your like daily routine. Okay, there shouldn't be any day, okay, passing without your practice of calligraphy. That's what, that's what mentality you need. You need to achieve the khat perfection, the calligraphy. Okay, and inshallah, if you are going to do it, you're going to love it as well. Okay, it's not going to be a burden on you. Okay, so it's very important, try to be consistent in two times practice. And it is more good, like more suitable for you if you attend two live classes as well. Okay, because you can realize this by yourself as well. Like, it's not easy to watch the 1 hour long, or like 1 hour and 30 minutes long hour session of recording. It's not easy to watch. And in live class you have more attention, you are more focused. So it's very important. If you can manage, it should be your first number one priority. Okay, so keep it up. Everyone is doing great practice. So inshallah we are going to arrange our class in the next week. Till then, keep it up. Okay. Allah Hafiz.